Are you apprehensive about launching a new behavior called a weekly level 10 meeting? Hi, I'm Coach KT, the founder of Integrator Impact, and our goal is to help other integrators out there get the most out of the EOS framework. So today I want to dive in on how do we start this new behavior called a weekly level 10 meeting. I've got 4 best practices for you today. Number 1 is, who do we invite, right? What is the invite list? The word leadership team could be a little aggressive for you. Maybe it's a little uncomfortable. You're not ready to designate, quote, leadership team. So let's call it something else. Let's call it something fun. Let's call it a strategic meeting. Who are the strategic people we need at this table? So your business, your choice. You call it what you want. If leadership's not the right term for you, then pick a term that works for you. The important thing is you have stakeholders each week getting together in your organization to discuss the most important priorities and issues, and you're tackling them together. So there's 3 major functions that need to show up at a strategic level for this meeting to be impactful. First, you need sales, because nothing happens until we sell something. Second, you need production or operations represented at this meeting. So once we sell something, we either have to make the product or provide the service. And number 3 is finance. We need to get paid. So we need somebody who has access to our financial reports. So we need those 3 major functions at a minimum. I've always found that it's 4 to 6 individuals in most cases who attend a weekly strategic or leadership type meeting. Yes, I work with clients who have 400 plus employees, and they might have a larger leadership team. I've seen them up to 10. However, so number 1 is, who do we invite? Make sure those 3 major functions are represented. 4 to 6 people is your kind of guideline there. So my second best practice for launching this meeting is getting it on the calendar. Look ahead at the next 2 weeks, pick a time and date where you have 90 minutes where you can all agree to meet. This may not be your forever date and time, and that's okay. That's an issue to be solved later on when are we going to do this consistently? When can everyone protect their schedule? But you just need to get it on the calendar and know that it may be bumpy the first couple weeks until we can all clear our schedules and protect that space. And number 3 is, who should own the calendar invite for this? Because when we have a consistent meeting, there's housekeeping that needs to happen. And who owns the calendar invite? Typically, it's the integrator. If you are a visionary and integrator, if you want to delegate that to an admin, totally fine. As long as there's one person that owns it and we all know who it is. So if we have to add people or take people away or whatever the case is, we know how to do that. And number 4, best practice is, if the owner's away or the boss is away or the integrator's away, the meeting still happens, right? We say there's 2 reasons to miss, like death or vacation. So again, we're protecting this time on our calendar, but let's say the owner is away on vacation, which we want them to go on vacation. The meeting's still going to happen, because the part of this meeting that's so impactful is that we're consistently getting together every week to discuss our most important issues. So the show must go on, as they say. So those are the 4 best practices to just starting this behavior of having this weekly, consistent level 10 type meeting to make sure that we're communicating well and tackling our biggest priorities and issues week over week. Stay tuned for the next part of this series on what to do next once you get that behavior started. Thanks.